What did Tabitha Brown say? Well, hello there. one day, one day, I am going to meet her and we are going to hug. Okay, we're gonna put each other's arms around and have a good hug. Okay, not no phony hug. I miss my cousin because that's a real Southern hug. Okay, I need hugs like that. That's the West. That's what makes the world go round. But hello there. Okay. I woke up this morning and I heard the song by CeCe Winans. I pray, you pray, we pray. I can't sing, but that's all I heard. I pray, you pray, we pray. And then I had my dream. I had went into meditation and I ended up dozing off and I had a dream and then woke up from that dream. And then as I was waking up from that dream, I heard another song. And that song was for me to know, just for me. But I'm gonna go back to the pray, you pray, we pray. And I'm just like, ooh, I gotta go pray. Because being a healer in any type of community, you already know what's going on in the community, okay? You know that there are individuals who just going through it. I've been working in the nonprofit space for at least a year now in 3 different jobs. Working with multiple types of women, all different backgrounds, all different colors. I was a part of those nonprofits as a person who needed the help and then became an employee. And I'm passionate about all the work that I put in, all the things that I do. Everything I do is a passion project. So I just wanted to start there. The only way, I'm not going to say the only way, but one of the strongest ways to do any type of work as an empath or any type of work as a person of the heart space, because a lot of times it's the brain versus the hearts, okay? You're going to have a sense of grounding. You're going to have to be grounded, okay? Because if your heart is in it too much, oh, baby, it's going to rip you to shreds, okay? It's going to rip you apart. You got to know how to connect with yourself and how to connect with God and how to keep your peace. You got to have your boundaries. So it's great to have the mindset of, okay, this is my routine. This is how I cope. Those things are very important in this work, because a lot of people come into it saying, I really want to change the world and I really want to do it. And they get burned out and they hate it. And then they turn it, and then it's like the cycle is just a cyclical cycle. So I'm hearing about different friends. This person working in our nonprofit space, this person running from the law. This person went back to the man who was abusing her. This person doing this. This person doing that. This person just got back locked up. This person and it's like, my sisters, my friends, like, this is the work we do in the community. And that's just like the negative stuff, because there are so many people thriving. I am personally, I would say, I'm a product of my environment. I saw something I didn't like, decided I wanted to change it. And it's just so much going on, because I even had the thought yesterday, wow, like, my parents are 2 Scorpio parents. But I am so grateful that they were mine, or that they are mine. Like, my mom and I's relationship has caused me to be extremely independent, which has helped me elevate in so many ways. I went from being a daddy's girl to not being one, like, at all, and learning how to communicate with men, communicate with myself, have boundaries with myself. So both my parents have actually healed a lot of things within me, have obviously amplified the things that needed to be healed. But I wouldn't change them for the world. I am grateful for my parents. And If I choose to always be no contact, that's how it's gonna be. And if I choose to speak to them, that's how it's gonna be. I love talking to my mom, but it's so funny. I don't think we have anything in common anymore. But I love her so much. And she that girl. I love her. That's the most I could say about it. We get along way better not being under her roof. Because I'm a person, like, if I see the potential and I see the goals and I see the things that you can accomplish and you don't do them, it bothers me. So I know how to, like I said, you got to know your boundaries and how to step back, because you're also the God complex thing. So many people have it in and outside of this community. People who are in the community who are helping have it. People who have no idea what someone on the other side of the fence is going through have a God complex of how everything should be handled and controlled. It's both out of order. So going back to you gotta know yourself. And another thing is, if you have an idea or a plan, try it. It's okay to have ideas and plans. That's what makes the world go round. That's a change maker. That's what Miss Lisa Nichols calls a gladiator. You're a gladiator, Bookie. You make things move. You're a warrior out here. One of my greatest emotions is that I got my grandmother's prayers. I know how to pray. I know how to make things shake. I'm like, okay, all right, let me go. Which is another great thing, because I'm like, oh, I don't feel like anybody can touch me. And a person who feels like a person who feels like I just challenge them by saying that has their own problems. Because that is not, like, the way I pray about me and my life and my friends and my family and this earth. If that bothers you, you have your own issues. Next, I just woke up with that, and I was like, pray, pray, pray. So I encourage anyone who's reading this, who's listening to this, I don't care if you consider yourself Christian or not. I don't care if you consider yourself Muslim or not. I don't care if you consider yourself Yoruban or like the Yoruban tradition or not. Like, if it's in your heart space, and because you already know this, the mind, baby, sometimes that's the hardest thing to control for some people. That's the hardest thing to control. So if you can't control your thoughts, your visions, your prayers, it will get difficult out here. And that's why we're taught to not just live in the happy all the time. It's like, you got to be in the present, and what's going on is going on now. Can you thrive? Can you bob and weave in the darkness? That's one of my superpowers, babe. Oh, it got hard. Don't worry. I might cry about it, but we gonna get through it. We getting out of it. The darkness is just here to teach you, to show you something. It's just here to teach you a lesson. Just like the light. You could take it, everything's about perspective. But it's really, really, it's very important that you know that the work we are here to do, that the work that we are doing today, it's always work that needs to be done, whether that's in the physical or in the invisible. You got to do the work. You got to put in the time. And it's important that you know what your triggers are, that you continue to work on those things, and that way you can go out and thrive in this world. But I just thought I'd say that today. That was on my mind. So once again, enjoy your day, Bookie, and I'll talk to you soon.